Is this the end of human creativity? I just got access to something big, and honestly, it's left me a little shaken. Forget everything you think you know about AI. We're not talking about ChatGPT 4. We're talking about what comes next. Let's call it the next generation AI. And what I've seen is both mind-blowing and, yes, a little terrifying. Now, before we dive in, let me be crystal clear. The name ChatGPT 5.0 is just a placeholder, a way for us to conceptualize the next major leap. It hasn't been officially released or named by OpenAI. What I've been experimenting with are advanced private models and combining existing cutting-edge tools to simulate what this next-generation AI could feel like. This is a glimpse into the very near future, based on where the technology is heading at an exponential rate. And what I found is a paradigm shift. So what's so different? First, the speed and complexity of reasoning. With current models, you can sometimes see the seams. You ask a complex, multi-step problem, and it might get stuck on a logical step or give a generic answer. This new generation, it's different. It feels like a genuine thought process. I gave it a business problem. Develop a go-to-market strategy for a sustainable drone delivery service in a dense urban environment, considering regulatory hurdles, public perception, and logistical nightmares. The response wasn't just a list of bullet points. It was a comprehensive 20-page document. It drafted mock regulatory filings for the FAA, created a multi-phase marketing campaign targeting different demographics with shockingly human-like ad copy, and even generated simulated drone flight paths to optimize battery life and avoid noise pollution complaints. It didn't just list the problems, it actively solved them, cross-referencing data points I hadn't even considered. It was anticipating problems before they happened. That level of proactive, strategic thinking from a machine. It's a game changer. But here's where it starts to get terrifying. And I use that word to mean awe-inspiringly powerful. I'm talking about multimodality on a level we haven't seen before. Forget just text and images. I uploaded a rough hand-drawn sketch of a website layout on a napkin. Just a bunch of boxes and squiggles. My prompt was simple. Build a fully functional e-commerce website based on this sketch. Make it sleek, modern, and optimized for mobile. In under 5 minutes, it didn't just give me code. It generated a live, clickable prototype. It had chosen a color palette that was aesthetically pleasing, selected stock photos that matched the sleek, modern vibe, written placeholder product descriptions, and even coded a functioning shopping cart. It interpreted my crude drawing, understood the intent behind it, and executed it with the skill of an experienced design and development team. A process that would normally take weeks was completed in less time than it takes to brew a pot of coffee. Think about the implications of that. Graphic designers, web developers, UX/UI specialists. This tool could act as an incredibly powerful assistant, or for some tasks, a complete replacement. The barrier to creation is dissolving, but we're just scratching the surface. The next experiment is what truly gave me chills. I started a conversation with it, just speaking naturally. "Okay," I said, "I want to create a short animated film. The story is about a lonely robot who finds an old, broken music box in a junkyard. It's a bit sad, but ultimately hopeful." As I was speaking, it was transcribing my words in real time. But it was doing more than that. It started storyboarding. On one side of the screen, a script was being generated. On the other, concept art for the robot and the junkyard began to appear, evolving as I added details. I said, "Let's make the robot look a bit like Wall-E, but more industrial and clunky." The images changed instantly. I hummed a simple, melancholic tune. It captured the audio and composed a full orchestral score based on my melody, perfectly matching the sad but hopeful tone. Within a half hour, I had a complete pre-production package. A script, a storyboard, character designs, a color palette, and a soundtrack. All generated from a simple spoken idea. This isn't just a tool. It's a creative partner that can understand and build upon abstract human emotion and intent. The terrifying part is the sheer scale and speed of this creation. Entire industries are built around this process, employing thousands of talented people. So, what is the terrifying truth? It's not that AI is coming to take over in some sci-fi movie plot. The truth is that the nature of work, creativity, and even what it means to have an idea is about to fundamentally change. The value is shifting from the how, the technical skill of coding, or drawing, or composing, to the what and the why. The quality of your ideas, the clarity of your vision, and your ability to direct this incredible tool will become the most valuable skills. This isn't a dystopian future. It's a call to adapt. The people who will thrive are not the ones who resist this change, but the ones who learn to harness it. It's like the invention of the calculator. It didn't make mathematicians obsolete. It allowed them to tackle problems that were previously unimaginable. This is the calculator for creativity, for strategy, for everything. The next generation of AI won't just be about answering questions. It will be about generating worlds. It will be the ultimate co-pilot for human ingenuity. For coders, it will mean building vastly more complex systems in a fraction of the time. For artists, it will mean bringing their wildest visions to life without needing a Hollywood budget. For scientists, it could mean simulating complex molecular interactions to discover new medicines at an unprecedented rate. The terrifying part is simply the speed at which we have to adapt. Our education systems, our career paths, our entire way of thinking about productivity is built for a world that is quickly fading. We are stepping into a new era, and the learning curve is going to be almost vertical. It's exhilarating, it's powerful, and yes, it's a little bit scary because the future is arriving faster than any of us expected. So what are your thoughts? Does this power excite you or make you nervous? Let me know down in the comments. I read every single one. This is a conversation we all need to be having. Thanks for watching, and if you want to stay on the cutting edge of what's happening in AI and technology, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what's coming next. See you in the future.